Shalom and welcome. The title of today's class, The Army of the Lord Conquering the Earth. The Army of the Lord Conquering the Earth. So what's transpiring on the earth? What are we experiencing on the earth? To those of you who have understanding, who have the spiritual understanding to discern what's transpiring around you, let's go to the scriptures and let God be true, every man be a liar. We search the word of God. Exodus 7, I read 1 to 17. And the Lord said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh. The most I say, Moses, you are a god to Pharaoh, not a man to him, a god to him. And Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, the Most High, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land. But send the what? As our forefathers with what? The Most High commanded the oppressors, who was Pharaoh at that time, to let the children of Israel go. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart. The Most High say I will harden his mind. So does the Most High really want them to let you go just like that? So they get away scot-free, and you get freedom, and they get away scot-free. No repercussions. So the Most High say, no, I will harden Pharaoh's heart. I will harden the mind of your oppressors. Means what? I'll make them stubborn, not to let you go. There's a purpose behind it. I will harden Pharaoh's heart, his mind, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. What are we experiencing? Signs and wonders. Plague after plague after plague after plague. The land is being plagued. The lands of our captivities of east, west, north, and south on this earth is being plagued. Has been plagued for the last many years. But it's intensifying because we have been prophesying and prophesying in the kingdom of our God, the kingdom of Mashiach Yahushua. And what he said, the Most I say, I will harden the minds of your oppressors. They become more prideful and more arrogant and more stiff-necked, so I can multiply my signs, my plagues, and my wonders, my plagues in the land of Egypt, as in ancient Egypt, on this earth right now, east, west, north, and south. In the four corners of the earth now, where the Israelites are scattered in the four corners of the earth now, east, west, north, and south. So the Most I say, I'm hardening their minds so I can multiply my signs and my wonders, my plagues and plagues. Make them get more extravagant and more extravagant. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you. The Most I say, he's sending it to him, as he's sending us to warn them now, your oppressors and your conquerors. But what? But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you. The Most I say, I know they wouldn't hearken unto you, because what? I harden their heart. Who doing it? I will harden their minds. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, or your oppressors and your conquerors will not listen to you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt. As he did with ancient Egypt, he would what? Lay his hand, or destroy, bring destruction and devastation. So what is he doing now? That he will lay his hand upon the east, west, north, and south, the four corners of the earth, where the children of Israel are scattered. I am hardening their minds, so I will lay my hand upon them. Pay attention. And bring forth mine armies. The Most I said, well, what? Bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgment, as in ancient Egypt, as the four corners of the earth right now, east, west, north, and south. The Most I say, mine armies will be with my people, the children of Israel, in the four corners of the earth, east, west, north, and south. What is this talking about? Matthew 24, read 29 to 21. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give a light. At the end of our tribulation, scattered in the four corners of the earth, east, west, north, and south, something's happening. The sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give a light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. Yahushua is saying, the lights, the luminaries will be covered, because he's coming in with a massive army of heavenly, holy, righteous angels. And they will blot out all the lights, darken the sun, the moon, the stars. Everything is going to blot out when they come in. They're going to cover the heavenly realm, this heaven, the atmosphere. And the stars shall fall from heaven. The what? The fallen angels. They're coming in for fallen angels. The fallen angels, they're coming to take them down from dominating the power of the air. And the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. Satan and his upper echelon, his upper what? Hierarchy of fallen angels, the principalities, the powers, the rulers of the darkness. They are coming down with all the fallen angels that follow them. He's coming to take them down. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So what's happening before they see the Son of Man? He's taking out the principalities, the powers, the rulers of the darkness, the fallen angels. There's a spiritual battle going on in the heavenly realm from top down. They are coming in from heaven and they're taking out Satan and his fallen angels before it even come to us, before even we as mortals see it. The battle is what? The raging battle in the spiritual realm. Pay attention. The powers of heaven shall be shaken, and the sun and the stars shall fall. And then shall appear, then Yahweh shall appear. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So the angels are going to do what? Gather. He's coming in with an army of heavenly holy angels, and they are going to gather. His who? The elect from the four winds. From the four winds, from the four winds, east, west, north, and south, from one end of heaven to the other. Go back to Exodus 7. They're coming in to gather the elect from the four winds, east, west, north, and south. Yahushua coming with an army of angels. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. As they put us in our tribulation period, the heathen nations, the children of Esau, primarily, and the other heathen nations, the Most High is going to recompense or pay them back. And to you who are troubled, the Israelites, rest with us when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. Matthew 24, 29 to 31. He's going to be what? Revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, holy righteous angels, in flaming fire, taking vengeance of them that know not God, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. The heathen nations that don't know him, Satan and the fallen angels that don't know him, that not venerating the Most High, and what? And who? The Israelites who disobey the commandments, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power, the lake of fire, the pit of torment. He's coming to take them out. Back to Exodus 7 and read verse 4. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, as he did in ancient Egypt, while we served under him, our forefathers, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt. The Most I say, I will harden his mind not to let you go, that I want to lay my hand. I want to recompense tribulation for what he did to you. As he's coming to do what? As they're coming to gather the elect from the four winds, east, west, north, and south. Yahushua is sending his angels to gather them. That's his army. He's coming with his army of holy righteous angels. That's what the Most I say. Exodus 7 and 4. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, or your oppressors, or your conquerors will not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, that he's going to lay his hand upon the diaspora, east, west, north, and south, as we read in Matthew 24, 29 to 31. He shall gather his elect from the four winds of heaven. He's what? His armies, the army of holy angels, and bring forth mine armies, as in Egypt. The Most I say what? Pharaoh will not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, smite them, and bring forth mine armies. He sent his armies among us in Egypt. The holy righteous angels came in for our deliverance in Egypt. And I will bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel. My armies of holy righteous angels and my people, the Israelites, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments, as I did with Pharaoh. Matthew 24 and verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, east, west, north, and south, as in ancient Egypt. Yahushua is coming to do what? Send the mighty, holy, righteous angels among us to gather my people, the children of Israel. So I will bring back to Exodus 7 and 4. And Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies, the holy righteous angels that I send among them to get my children and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. As Yahushua is sending them to what? Gather his elect from the four winds of heaven, from one end of heaven to the other. Pay attention. The mighty angels, the holy righteous angels, his army, coming for God's people and the children of Israel. Back to Exodus 7 and 4. That I may lay my hand upon Egypt, bring the destruction, and bring forth my armies, my what? My armies, the holy righteous angels, and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt, by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them, as Yahushua is coming to stretch forth his hand, with the Mosai blessing, and the Mosai in the background, and bring forth my people, the children of Israel, from among them, from east, west, north, and south, from the four winds, as it is this day, where we are scattered in the transatlantic slave trade and many other dispersions. And Moses and Aaron did as the Lord commanded them, so did they. And Moses was fourscore years old, and Aaron fourscore and 3 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod, and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh, and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. So Pharaoh had wise men and sorcerers working for him. Now the magicians of Egypt, they were what? Magicians. They also did in like manner with their enchantments. So the Most High sent Moses and Aaron. He said, Take your rod, cast it down before them. And it turned into a serpent. It turned into a what? A serpent. And Pharaoh matched it. He did what? He matched it. He called his wise men and his sorcerers, and they matched what? The Most High power. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments. With their what? Enchantments. They have the power also. They did what? Cast down their rods. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. They replicated what Aaron and Moses did, what the Most High sent them to do. Show Pharaoh my power, a miracle, that I may show my power in him. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. Aaron's what? Rod is what? Because it's the rod of the Lord. The serpent is swallowed up their serpents. What is this talking about? And he hardened Pharaoh's heart, his mind, that he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had said. So the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart, his mind. And the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh's heart is hardened. He refuses to let the people go. Get thee unto Pharaoh in the morning. Lo, he goeth out unto the water, and thou shalt stand by the river brink against he come. And the rod which was turned to a serpent shalt thou take in thine hand. And thou shalt say unto him, The Lord God of the Hebrews hath sent me unto thee, saying, Let my people go, that they may serve me in the wilderness. And behold, hitherto thou wouldest not hear. Thus said the Lord, In this thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the rivers, and they shall be turned to blood. The Most High said what? The Moses said, Thus said the Lord. This is the Most High message, the Most High decree. In this thou shalt know that I am the Lord. This is how we're going to know that I am the Lord. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the rivers, and they shall be turned to blood. The Most High said, I'm going to show miracle, I'm going to show power. What is this talking about? Because according to verse 11, then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments, for they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents, but Aaron's rod swallowed up their serpents. You see what? They matched them. They matched them in power. So who are these magicians that function in the Pharaoh? First, let's find out who's Pharaoh. When you hear Pharaoh, let's find out who he is, that his magician has power to cast the rods and create serpents. Ezekiel 29 and verse 1. In the 10th year, in the 10th month, in the 12th day of the month, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Ezekiel, Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and prophesy against him and against all Egypt. Speak and say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon. The what? The great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which hath said, My river is mine own, and I have made it for myself. He become prideful and arrogant. So once they become full of pride, the Most High have a message for them. But I will put hooks in thy jaws. I will take you down. And I will cause the fish of thy rivers to stick unto thy scales. Your fallen angels that with you is Satan and his fallen angels. And I will bring thee up out of the midst of the rivers, and all the fish of thy rivers shall stick unto thy scales. Pharaoh was led by Satan and his fallen angels. Pharaoh was what? Satan, Lucifer, the spirit on him. The devil and Satan is the spirit, the great red dragon. Revelation 12. Prove all things. Revelation 12 and verse 7. Who is the great dragon? Revelation 12 and 7. Revelation 12 and verse 9. Revelation 12 and verse 7 to 9. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought, the heavenly holy righteous angels, against the dragon. They fought against who? Satan. And the dragon fought and his angels for the transgression of the violation of Eve and Adam. And the great dragon was cast out, That old serpent called the devil and Satan, the old dragon or the great dragon, is the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him into the earth, right here, and he deceived the whole earth. Everyone on this earth has been deceived by the great dragon, the old serpent, the devil and Satan, when he was cast out of heaven into the earth. Back to Ezekiel 29 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and prophesy against him and against all Egypt. Speak and say, thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God, behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt. He's the king of Egypt, physical king. But what? The great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers. Satan is dominating him, ruling him. He has the power of Satan on him, because he's the power on the earth. So everyone that's the power on the earth, the kingdom that ruling, has the power of dominion, the power to conquer, to rule lands, to invade lands, to take lands. They have been set up and sanctioned by the Most High. They have the power of the great dragon. The devil is on them, ruling them. Thus said the Lord. The great dragon. Back to Exodus 7 and verse 11. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers and the magicians of Egypt. That's why, because he's the devil and Satan. And who are the wise men and the sorcerers? And they cast down every man his rod, and they matched, and they became serpents. They matched Moses and Aaron with the Most High sent. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rod, because Aaron is a man of God. Moses is a man of God. Moses said, send him and show him my miracle. And guess what Satan did? He matched it, because that's why Paul said in Ephesians 6 and 11, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, high-level fallen angels, against powers, high-level fallen angels, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. They rule this world. They rule the darkness or abomination or sorcery or wizardry or magic of this world, or necromancy of this world, or divination and your clairvoyance. All fall under Satan and his fallen angels. Pay attention. So they match the intensity, because why? They have the knowledge of evil. They have the what? The knowledge of evil, of witchcraft. Pay attention. So they dropped the rod, and it turned serpents, just like Moses and Aaron. The Moses sent Moses and Aaron to do. Genesis 41, read 7 and 8. And Pharaoh awoke, and behold, it was a dream. He dreamed this dream. And it came to pass in the morning that his spirit was troubled, and he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt and all the wise men thereof. He sent for them, come to me. And Pharaoh told them his dream, just as Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. And he had what? His wise men, his magicians, his sorcerers the same way. Because Nebuchadnezzar was the ruler on the earth at that time, and who was over him? Satan, the devil, the great dragon, the same thing. Every dominating ruler on the earth, or every beast kingdom, has the devil, Satan, ruling over them. That's why they have the power to smash everyone that come against them. Pay attention, at their will. Pay attention. And it's all a deception that nobody understands. None of the base men on the earth understand that they've been ruled by Satan. And he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt, because they seen physical men in them. But what is this force? What is the force behind them? Forces of evil, forces of darkness, Satan and his fallen angels. And all the wise men thereof. And Pharaoh told them his dream, but there was none that could interpret them unto Pharaoh. None could interpret this dream that Pharaoh had, because the Most High gave him a vision. The Most High gave him a dream. Pay attention. But none of his sorcerers could interpret that dream. So they matched Aaron's rod, they turned it into serpents, but there are things that they're limited to do. Limited to do, as they came and taught this Bible erroneously. As they did what? Because the Most High said, I would deceive them, and I would harden their minds. Pay attention. So there's none of his sorcerers could interpret the dream that the Most High revealed to Pharaoh. Jump to verse 14. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he shaved himself and changed his raiment, and came in unto Pharaoh. So he groomed himself. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. Just as Daniel with Nebuchadnezzar. Same thing. Man of God and children of the devil. The devil and his fallen angels, they cannot interpret dreams of the Most High. Heavenly things, heavenly dreams. Pay attention. They can only do evil. Jump to verse 25. And Joseph said unto Pharaoh, the dream of Pharaoh is one. God had showed Pharaoh what he's about to do. He said that was a dream of the Most High. So that's why his sorcerers and his necromancers could not interpret it. It was above their pay grade. They functioned in the realm of evil. So the Most High said, I will show my power. Joseph, you go and tell him what it means. Jump to verse 32. And for the dream was double unto Pharaoh twice, it is because the thing is established by God, and God will shortly bring it to pass. So Joseph say, Pharaoh, that's why the Most High show you it twice. The Most High is the one that made Pharaoh get that vision. What I'm about to do. So that's what just established it. The wise men cannot interpret dreams of God. They cannot interpret the scriptures of God. The stolen records that they stole. They stole our scriptures and reintroduced it and inserted themselves as us in the scriptures. And guess what the Most High is doing now? Pulling the curtain back, bearing it down, bearing the curtain and revealing them for who they are. Fallen angels, deceivers. Isaiah 47, read verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. It's talking about who? The daughter of Babylon, not ancient Babylon, but the daughter of Babylon. Who is it talking about? Go to Psalm 137. Who is the daughter of the Chaldeans or the daughter of Babylon? Psalm 137. Let God be true and man be a liar. Psalm 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, the children of Esau, Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, burn it to the ground when the Babylonians came and invaded the land, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon. What did David call the children of Esau? O daughter of Babylon. Because they sided with the Babylonians when they came and destroyed the land. When they destroyed the temple, the first temple. He called them, O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. In the future, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. Yahushua. Yahushua is coming in for the daughter of Babylon, the children of Esau. The what? The children of Esau, Edom. Back to Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, children of Esau, children of Edom, Esau. This is Yahushua coming in for you. Yahushua say, I'm coming in for you. O daughter of the Chaldeans, as we read in Psalm 137, 7 and 8, who say, raise it, burn it to the ground, they will chain on the Babylonians. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. They present themselves as what? Delicate, as righteous to the world. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Yahushua is using a symbolism to say what? Raise your skirt and walk over the water. She's not a virgin. She's not pure. Meaning what? She's not pure. She's not sincere. She's a deceiver. She's deceptive. The children of Esau that rule in the earth now, that has the dominion now. The Most High say no. They do what? And they conquer by peace. They come with peace deals, peace agreements, and they conquer you, deceive you. The words of his mouth were smooth as butter, but war was in his heart. He come with peace. By words of peace shall he conquer. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Thy nakedness means your sin and iniquity and abomination, although she's presenting herself as a peacemaker. But she's a warmonger. So the Most High referred to her, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, as of the great whore in Revelation 18, Revelation 17 and 18, the great whore. He said, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. You're not who you say you are. Revelation 17 and 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which are the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show it unto thee the judgment of the great whore. The who? The judgment of the great whore. So he carried me in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast. Upon who? The 7 hairs, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 hairs and 10 horns. What? 7 hairs and 10 horns. The children of Esau dominion, which began with the Romans. Rome sits upon 7 mountains. And the woman and the 10 horns, the 10 lies. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. She came with religion. She came with Christianity and religion, all these religions. And upon her head was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. She's the mother of whoredoms. Well, that's why she's called the great whore. And abominations of the earth and filthiness. She's presenting herself as righteous, but the Most High say no, she's the mother of abomination. She's the mother of abominations and filthiness of the earth. Go back to Isaiah 47 and verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen, because she is the great whore. She presents herself as peaceful, as religious, and she is wicked as hell. The Most High said, why? Because she is deceiving you. Thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, because she's a blasphemer, reading the book and telling you, don't do nothing, just believe. Reading a whole book of laws, statutes, commandments, precepts, ordinances, testimonies, and telling you, just believe. Just call upon the name of the Lord and he shall be saved. So the Most High say what? Thy nakedness shall be revealed, and when thy shame shall be uncovered, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Yahushua says, it's not a man coming back on the earth, I come back as a God in my glory and glow and brightness and power. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. O what? You keep calling her the daughter of Babylon, or daughter of the Chaldeans, the throne of Esau. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. You what? Delivered into this hand from 70 AD, 1619. Pay attention. The Greeks came, the Romans came, absorbed the Greeks, and they what? And then they came and scattered us in 1790, burned the temple in 70 AD, burned the temple, 1619 transatlantic slave trade, scattered us in the four winds. The Most High say, I was wroth with them, he was angry with us for violation, breaking the law, and I have polluted mine inheritance. Where is inheritance? And given them into thine hand, we have been delivered into the hand of the wicked, into the hand of Satan and his fallen angels, and the children, the wicked of the earth, the children of Esau, to have dominion over us. Thou didst show them no mercy. The Most High say what? You show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid a yoke. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. I shall be what? A lady forever. The Most High say, what do you read in Revelation 17 and 1? The Most High call him the great whore. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady. She presents herself as a lady. Therefore, hear now this, thou art given to pleasures, and dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am what? I am it. I am the power, and none else beside me. There is no one to match my power. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. No one's going to take me down. Who is going to take me down? I am the greatest. I have the greatest military. I have the greatest power. Who will take me down? The children of Esau. Pay attention. As Pharaoh did say, as the Babylonians said, as all the beast kingdoms thought, they will never come down. What the Most High say? I will not know loss of children. Who can match my might? But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. The Most High say, in one day I am coming to take you down. Loss of children and widowhood, your husbands and your sons and daughters. He's coming in for war, destruction. They shall come upon thee in their perfection. In the what? In their perfection. For the multitude of thy sorceries. They what? He's called the children of Esau, the daughter of Babylon, sorcerers. For the multitude of the sorceries, because she said what? And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. Present herself as pure, but she's a witch. She's a sorcerer. And the great abundance of thine enchantments. She's deep into witchcraft. That's what he's talking about in Revelation 17. Revelation 17. And upon the forehead was a name written. Mystery. It's a mystery. Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. It's a mystery, because nobody will suspect. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. The Most High say, let your stargazers and your witches and your wise men save thee from what I'm about to bring upon you. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. The Most High say, I'm coming in to burn them as stubble. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to set before it. Thus shall there be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee. The Most High say, none shall save you from my power. Because what? Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels, Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, and the multi-prognosticators stand up. These entities on the earth that deep into astrology, stargazing, and your multi-prognosticators, your horoscope, your daily horoscope, pay attention. They are not men. You're seeing mortal men in front of you, but being run by fallen angels. They've been run by what? Fallen angels. Enchantment and sorcery. Go back to Exodus 7 and verse 11. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men. He called his what? His wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, his wise men, sorcerers, and magicians. That's why they cast down the rod and marched Aaron's rod, because they are the rulers of the darkness of this world. They are fallen angels that know evil on a next level. They know the evil, they know the witchcraft, they know the sorcery. That's because the Messiah has taken away the ability to do good. That's what he's talking about in Isaiah 47. Let now your enchanters, your multi-prognosticators, your sorcerers, pay attention. That's what he's talking about, fallen angels. Fallen angels. That's why they were able to march Moses and Aaron when Moses said, cast your rod down and turn it into a serpent. They cast down their rods and they turned them into serpents also. And Moses said, okay, so swallow them up. The Moses just show his power. Why? Because the Moses said, I create good, I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So they knew it, they knew the good, they knew good and evil. So they are what? Exercising their evil power on this earth. That's what they do on this earth. Evil, and more abomination, and witchcraft and sorcery. Because they have been stripped of the ability to do good. They cannot do good. That's why they couldn't discern the dream that Pharaoh had. Exodus 8, read 5 to 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch forth thy hand, and thy rod over the streams, over the river, over the ponds. Cause frogs to come up upon the land of Egypt. And Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments. What did we just read? They are fallen angels. They matched Aaron again. He cast the rod down under the Most High power, and they did what? They called up what? And the magicians did so with their enchantments and brought up frogs upon the land of Egypt. They matched Aaron. The Moses said, I want to show my power, and they're matching. So who are they? They are not normal men. Jump to verse 15 to 18. And the Lord said unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch out thy rod, and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And they did so. For Aaron stretched out his hand with his rod, and smote the dust of the earth, and it became lice in the land. And it became lice in man and in beast. All the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice. So they tried to match him this third time. But they could not. The Messiah went on the next level. The Messiah did what? He showed his power. So even over the forces of darkness that he created for his wickedness, he showed them, I know darkness on the next level because I create good, I create evil. I made you. The master never revealed all his secrets. But they could not. So they couldn't bring the lice. They bring the serpents, they bring the frogs, but they couldn't bring the lice. The Messiah went on the next level. But they could not. So there were lice upon man and upon beast. They couldn't match it. Then the magicians said unto Pharaoh, they turned to Pharaoh and said, what? This is the finger of God. They said what? This is the finger of God. They say what? This is above our pay grade. It's what? Above us. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had said. They turned to Pharaoh. They are fallen angels, because Pharaoh was who in Ezekiel 29 and 2? The great dragon. Pharaoh was the devil. The devil and Satan, that was Pharaoh. His dominion, led of the devil. And who are the magicians that working for him? The fallen angels. That's why he say, I will put hooks in thy jaw, and hook thee up, and the fish of the river shall hook unto thy scales. The fallen angels with Satan dwelling under the river Nile. Where Pharaoh's seat was, the seat of Satan, his power, his base. So they are what? The fallen angels. That's why they were able to match Aaron's rod, match this, match the frogs, turn the rod into serpent. They are fallen angels that has the power of evil. But the Most High went on the next level now. They couldn't match the lice. So they say what? Pharaoh. That's the finger of God. That's the what? The finger of God. They understood that. Exodus 9, 1 to 3. Then the Lord said unto Moses, go in unto Pharaoh and tell him, thus said the Lord God of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me. as we are here in these last days, see, the Most High say, let my people go. For if thou refuse to let them go, and will hold them still, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain. There shall be a what? A grievous murrain. M-U-R-R-A-I-N. The definition of the word, plague on domestic animals. There's going to be a what? A plague on domestic animals. A plague on domestic animals or murder. He's going to destroy them and put them to death. Verse 15 and 16. For now I will stretch out my hand, that I may smite thee and thy people with the pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth. It's the finger of the finger of the Lord. That's what the magicians say. It's the finger of the Lord doing this. And the Most High say, yeah, I will stretch forth my hand and smite thee. So the Most High say, yeah, it's my finger. My means what? The power, the hand of the Lord that's doing it. That's what? Delivering the plagues. That's as it's plaguing the diaspora, as it's plaguing the four corners of this earth right now, to let the children of Israel go, and hardening their heart not to let us go. That he will show his power to smite them. Daniel 1 and verse 20. And in all matters of wisdom and understanding that the king inquired of them, that is Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, all matters of wisdom he seek to them, and understanding that the king inquired of them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers that were in all Israel. So under Nebuchadnezzar, the same way, he found the sons of God, Daniel, Mishael, Hananiah, and Azariah, the children of God, the sons of God, the holy seed of God, 10 times more wiser, because they have the one true living God as their father, as our father, the revealer of secrets. The Most High say, I have secrets that you can't even begin to comprehend. Satan and fallen angels. So they're 10 times wiser than the magicians and the astrologers. As Pharaoh had the magicians and the astrologers, it was always the fallen angels under Satan. It was always the fallen angels. So the Most High say, they cannot match my sons. They cannot match my daughters. They cannot match them. Pay attention. Once they're keeping the law, the Most High say they cannot match them, because I am dealing with you. I'm revealing to you mysteries. Daniel 2 and 2. Daniel chapter 2 verse 2. Then the king commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans, for to show the king his dream. So they came and stood before the king. So he called in he dreamed his dream, and he called in his sorcerers again. Is Nebuchadnezzar or Satan and his fallen angels? They're working for the ruler of the beast kingdom. Satan and his fallen angels. Jump to verse Daniel 2. And verse 18. And they would desire mercies of the God of heaven concerning the secret. So he said that. Then Daniel 17. Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, that they should desire mercies of the God of heaven concerning this secret, that Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon, with the fallen angels, the sons of God. Daniel said, Most High, protect us. The children of God that were held captive under them, as we are being held captive under them now. And the Most High is revealing what? His secrets to us, his servants the prophets. Surely the Lord God will do nothing lest he reveal his secrets unto his servants the prophets. Pay attention. The Most High is revealing secrets. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. The Most High say, what? Okay, go. What does he mean in a night vision? Go to Matthew. Yahushua says something. Matthew 10 and read verse 26. Fear them not, therefore. Fear who? Not. They are fallen angels. Fear them not. Read verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Yahushua said, I send you as what? Sheep in the midst of wolves. Devourers, your brethren, the Pharisees and the scribes and Sadducees, they were wolves. He said what? Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But beware of men. They are wolves. You are the sheep, they are the wolves. They are working for the devil, for the devourer. Jump to verse 26. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered. What they're doing in secret, that shall not be revealed. There is what they're doing. They're doing the sorcery, the witchcraft, the divination, that will not be revealed. And hid, that shall not be known. What they do in the dark, Yahushua say, I will make it known. What I tell you in darkness, what I tell you what? In darkness, in a dream. When you're sleeping in the night, in a dream. That speak ye in the light. When the morning is come, go and prophesy it, go and teach it, and preach it. And what you hear in the ear, what I reveal to you secretly, that preach ye upon the housetops. He said, go and bellow it loud, cry aloud, and spare not, and show them the transgression. He said, what I reveal in the darkness, go and teach it. That's what he's talking about in Job. Job 33 and verse 14. For God speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumberings upon the bed, when in a deep sleep, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. The Most High, when in the midst of sleep, the Most High deals with you and seal your what? Instruction of what you're about to do the next day. When you open your eye or when morning is come, go and reveal it. That he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from him, that from doing your own self-will. He keepeth back his soul from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. If you do your own self-will, the pit and the sword waiting for you. For God speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth not. I speak to you what? In a dream and a vision of the night. Back to Daniel 2 and verse 19. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. When he was asleep, the Most High do what? That's how I deal with sons of God. In the midst of sleep, in deep sleep. Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven, the Most High, revealing the secrets to his children. Daniel 4, read 5 to 7. I saw a dream which made me afraid. So Nebuchadnezzar explaining to Daniel, I saw this dream and it made me fearful. And the thoughts upon my bed and the visions of my head troubled me. So the Most High gave him a dream and put fear in him. Therefore made I a decree to bring in all the wise men of Babylon before me, that they might make known unto me the interpretation of the dream. Then came in the magicians, the astrologers, and the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers, and I told the dream before them. But they did not make known unto me the interpretation thereof. They cannot interpret the things of God. The Most High put that dream in the head of Nebuchadnezzar. Just as he did with Pharaoh, he put the dream in the head of Pharaoh, and they couldn't interpret it. They couldn't mark certain of the Most High's power. So you say what? These sorcerers couldn't interpret it because they are fallen angels. They are what? Fallen angels. They cannot know the things of God. They cannot know the secrets of God. The secrets of God are revealed to what? His servants. Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 7. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. It's what? Art magic. It's fallen angels. All the while they're performing crystal ball reading, enchantments, soothsayers, clairvoyance. They are what? They're functioning with art magic. They are dealing with fallen angels. The Most High revealed the secrets to his servants, the prophets, who are keeping the laws of God from Genesis to Revelation. Anything or anyone short of that is dealing with fallen angels. They are dealing with what? Witches. They are dealing with what? Witches, fallen angels, necromancers. Exodus 9, 18 and 19. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, as Aaron did, and he bring the lice. But they could not. They couldn't match the power of the Most High. So they were lice upon man and upon beast. Then the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of God, the plague, the what? The plague of God. Luke 11, I'm reading 14 to 20. And he was casting out a devil, and it was dumb. Yahusha was what? Casting out a devil out of a man. It was a dumb devil, a dumb spirit. So all these sicknesses are what? Fallen angels, are evil spirits. They are what? Evil spirits. And he was casting out a devil, and it was dumb. It was a dumb devil, a dumb spirit that had the child confounded, had the man, the woman, or the child dumb, could not speak. It's all fallen angels, evil spirits. And it came to pass, when the devil was gone out, the what? That devil or that foul spirit or evil spirit was cast out, the dumb spake. That dumb man that couldn't speak was he was articulate and be able to articulate and speak properly. Normally, because it was a fallen angel inhibiting him or prohibiting him from speaking, afflicting him. Pay attention. And the people wondered, they marveled. But some of them said, he casted out devils through Beelzebub, the chief of the devils. They say he casted out devils by Satan, by the devil and Satan, by Baal. And the others tempting him, sought of him a sign from heaven. Why would they be tempting Yahushua for casting out a devil? Because they are wicked themselves. They themselves are possessed with fallen angels. also. But he know, and they are unaware of it, unaware that he make a dumb man talk, and they should be jumping for joy and rejoicing. They're mad. But he knowing their thoughts, he know what they were thinking in their mind, because he knew what was in the heart of man, in the mind, because he created all spirits. As the Most High was the creator of all spirits, the Son has the power. But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house faileth. He said, you men are simple as hell. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? What did he tell them? You are in the kingdom of Satan. And because I cast out the devil, and the dumb man spake, and he said, casting out devil by Beelzebub. He said, if I was casting out devil by Satan or the devil of Beelzebub, how would Satan continue his dominion on the earth? He's telling them Satan has dominion. You're under the power of Satan. So I cannot be working for Satan. I come to take him down. I came to what? Take him down, to show my power. As the Most High was showing his power with what? With Aaron, with Moses. Cast down Irod. As what? He was showing his power with Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. One showing the interpretation of the dreams. And if Satan also be divided against himself, overpowering the fallen angels, the witches, the sorcerers, the devils. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? He's telling them, you're in the kingdom of Satan. This is his kingdom. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You're in the kingdom of Satan, and nobody knows. They're in the kingdom of Satan. Because you say that I cast out devils through Beelzebub. And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your sons cast them out? Therefore shall they be your judges. But if I by the finger of God cast out devils, no doubt the kingdom of God is come upon you. You always say, I cast out devils by the finger of God. By the what? The hand of God. The power of the Most High. That's why he said, I give you power over devils. So you're doing it by the finger of God, or the hand of the Lord. Luke 10 and 19, behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, fallen angels, devils, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. They have no power over you. Fallen angels have no power over you. Evil spirits have no power over you. Devils have no power over you. Satan has no power over you. Notwithstanding, in this rejoice not. Don't be happy that the spirits are subject unto you. The evil spirits are subject unto you. They have to obey you. Once you get the Holy Spirit of the Most High on you, they have to obey you. But rather, rejoice because your names are written in heaven. Your names are what? Written in the kingdom of heaven. Your names are written in the kingdom of heaven. You have been sealed by the Most High. Sanctified by him from the beginning. That's the one who gets power over devils and evil spirits. They have no power over you. Deuteronomy 34, 4-12. Because he said, but the magicians acknowledge this is the finger of God. And the Lord, or the hand of the Lord. And the Lord said that what they're telling Pharaoh is the Lord is all up in this. We can match that because they are fallen angels. And the Lord said unto him, this is the land which I swear unto Abraham, and to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, I will give it unto thy seed. I have caused thee to see it with thine eyes, but thou shalt not go over hither. Thou shalt not go over thither. So the most I tell Moses, you're not going into the promised land. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord, the decree. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab. The Most High buried Moses. He did what? And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab. The Most High. That was his friend. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor. But no man, no physical mortal man of this earth, knoweth of his sepulchre unto this day. No mortal on this earth knew where Moses was buried. Who buried him? The Most High. And he buried him in a valley in the land of Moab, over against Beth Peor. But no man knoweth of his sepulchre unto this day. No physical man. And Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eyes was not dim, nor his natural force abated. He was strong as ever, bright-eyed as ever. And the children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days. Why did Moses not dim, and why he was strong as ever? He had the power, he had the glory, he had the glow. Pay attention. That's why his face shone from the mountain. He had the power. He said what? His eye was not dim, and his natural force, neither his natural force abated. He was not weak, he was strong as ever, bright-eyed as ever. So the days of weeping and mourning for Moses were ended, and Joshua the son of Nun was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hand upon him, and the children of Israel hearkened unto him, and did as the Lord commanded Moses. And there arose not a prophet since in Israel like unto Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. That's his friend. That's why the Most High came and buried him personally. That's how highly esteemed Moses is to the Most High. In all the signs and the wonders, the plagues, in all the what? The plagues, the signs and the wonders, the plagues, which the Lord sent him, Moses, to do on his behalf, I have made thee a god unto Pharaoh. Exodus 7:1. In the land of Egypt, to Pharaoh, he sent Moses to plague Pharaoh, to do it to him, afflict him. So he's going to send the men of God to do it in the land of our captivities, to afflict them, to carry out the decrees of the Most High. Say, thus said the Lord, and the decrees are being executed as they are being declared or said or spoken. And to all his servants and to all his land, and in all the mighty hand, and in all that great terror which Moses showed in the sight of all Israel. The Most High sent him to terrorize Pharaoh. He sent the men of God to terrorize your oppressors, the children of Esau, your conquerors, your oppressors. The Most High sent what? To show his great signs and wonders, plagues, declare his plagues, and prophesying them in thus said the Lord. Prophesying the decrees and this great terror. Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. The Most High said, I made the twins in Rebekah's womb, but I love one and I hate one. I accept one, I reject one. The children of Jacob, whose name was turned to Israel, the Israelites, I loved them, and the children of Esau, I hated them. Because of Genesis 25:23, he said, Rebekah, she inquired of the Lord, why the children were fighting in the womb? He said, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Once they come out, the different, the diverse. That's the twin that was in the room. Isaac's children. One I love, one I hate. One is of me, one is of the devil. Pay attention. But because they were Isaac's children, Isaac blessed Esau, and the Most High honored it, given the dominion. Jacob had dominion in the beginning, and Jacob will have dominion in the end. The Israelites, we will rule again under Yahushua Mashiach. That's what he's coming in to do. That's what the Most High is doing his marvelous work now. Pay attention. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid, because I love one and I hate one. The Most High said, Paul said, forget that. Reject that. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth. Nobody can will themselves into the favor of the Most High. No one can will themselves into the kingdom of the Most High. No one can will themselves under the laws of the Most High. They cannot keep the law. They cannot do the law. They took our book of the law when they conquered us. When they conquered us and oppressed us and cut us off, sever us from identity or nationality, strip us and send us into the four winds in the diaspora, according to the Most High. The Most High said, I delivered you into their hand. I delivered my children into your hand. And they took our laws, our book of laws, and reintroduced it in abomination under the false pagan religions. And reading it as appearing as the virgin daughter. Paid as the what? As a virgin. The Most High said, raise up that skirt and walk over the water. She ain't no virgin. She's the great whore of abominations and filthiness of the earth, presenting herself as religion decked in scarlet color. Decked in what? Her scarlet color robes. Pay attention. As the men of the Lord. Pay attention. With the Most High Bible, with our records, our laws and statutes and precepts and ordinances, and teaching you, just believe, just call on the name of the Lord and you will be saved. He loves all people. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither Jew nor Gentile. We are all one in Mashiach Yahushua. Pay attention. Teach you what? Abominations and filthiness of the earth, and have the children of Israel in the midst of sin and abomination. He nailed the laws to the cross. He can keep it. The law is bondage. Pay attention. The Most High say what? For I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. When you steal records, the truth will come up. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. John 8:32, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. The truth is the law and the commandments. That's going to make you free from under the bondage and the power of Satan, that teaching you abominations. Because he's teaching you from our stolen records. Teaching you to violate them. Back to Romans 8 and verse 16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. You see that they're willing themselves to be the prophets of God. Willing themselves to be the saints of God. Willing themselves to be the pastors of God, willing themselves to be the prophets of God, willing themselves to be the teachers Pay attention. The great theologians, they willing themselves to be the great theologians. The New Century Dictionary, the definition of the word divination, because Pharaoh had what? The sorcerers, the magicians, the diviners divining for him. And they say, no, it's the finger of God. The Most High stepped in and showed them power. Definition of the word divination in the New Century Dictionary: the foretelling of future events as by supernatural means. A divinator, one who practices divines or practices divination. Definition: divine, God, feminine, diva, or goddess. So all them singers or the divas, all you following these divas and these divas and these divas, these singers call themselves divas. They are goddesses or making themselves God. You're following fallen angels. You're following what? Fallen angels. All of it. Your movie actors, your superstars, your basketball players, all your sports players, and they are what? All God, all fallen angels functioning through them. A soothsayer, also one versed in divinity. A theologian. A diviner is what? A theologian. You go to theology school. They are known as what? Diviners. A priest. A what? A priest or clergyman. They are known as what? Diviners. This is the New Century Dictionary. A theologian, a priest or clergyman. It is a good divine that follows his own instructions. They are what? Diviners that follow their own instructions, not the instruction of the Lord. They have our records, our Bible of laws, and they're teaching you to break them all because they're following their own instructions and their own thoughts. The Most High say, I have not sent them, I don't know them. Just as the Pharaoh and his sorcerers, just as Nebuchadnezzar and his sorcerers. Pay attention. They are fallen angels. They are all what? Fallen angels. Your priest, your pastor, your theologian, your clergyman, they are all fallen angels. They are diviners. Back to Romans 9 and verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up. That is the reason why I raised thee up. To do what? That I might show my power in thee. Pharaoh was the great dragon, the devil and Satan, and his fallen angels, the sorcerers, the witches, that was ruling and dominating the children of Israel in Egypt, enslaved us, our forefathers. Who is enslaving us on this earth now in the diaspora? 70 AD scattering, the 1619 transatlantic slave trade, the children of Esau. Under who? Under who? The great dragon. The what? The great red dragon. Revelation 12 and 3. A great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns from the Roman Empire come down, and their allies unto this day. The iron and miry clay unto this day. And mixed with miry clay. Led by who? The great dragon, the devil. And they will behold what? A great one, a wonder in heaven. A great red dragon. Revelation 12 and 3. Is there anything different from Pharaoh? Revelation 12 and 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven. 1/3 of the fallen angels is Satan, came down with 1/3 of the fallen angels over this beast kingdom, led by Rome, began by Rome, and is unto this day Rome and the extension, Rome and the allies, the 12, the 7 heads and the 10 horns, and the iron and miry clay. This is their dominion. Led by who? Satan, the great dragon. That's why they can conquer anybody, anywhere, anytime. Take what they want. Take anybody land whenever they want at their beck and call. Satan himself and his fallen angels stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered for to devour her child as soon as it was born. That's who was Herod stood before Mary to take out Yahushua. That's what you wanted to that's what he was asking the wise men. Where's the star? Where's the child? Where's the child? Pay attention. The devil and Satan. Back to Romans 9 and verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose I have raised thee up. I am give you power to dominate and rule over my people and rule the earth, that I may show my power in thee, to take you out, to take him down, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt. Exodus 7 and 4. That I may lay my hand upon Egypt. I will harden his heart, harden their mind, that he will not let the children of Israel go. My children, that I may lay my hand upon him, take him down, with great signs and wonders and power. And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. That's what the Most High say. Everyone still talk about the Exodus that happened thousands of years ago. Pay attention. How the Most High devastated Egypt. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he hardeneth. I will harden their hearts for my purpose. What if God willing to show his wrath, and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath, fitted to destruction, as the children of Esau are what? The vessels of the wrath of the Most High, fitted to destruction, for the Most High destruction. He created them for that same purpose, fitted to destruction, to destroy them, to take them with what? Great plagues and signs and wonders. That's what he's doing right now. Plague after plague after plague after plague, and nobody paying attention. He's coming to smash the great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, the iron mixed with miry clay. Pay attention. He's coming to smash them, the children of Esau and their allies. He's coming to take them down, that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, the children of Israel, the Israelites. He's coming to what? Make known, I am delivering mine inheritance as I deliver them from under Egypt, under the hand of Pharaoh and the fallen angels in Egypt. I'm coming to deliver them from under the hand of the children of Esau in this diaspora. The children of Esau in what? Mixed with the other, amalgamated with all the other nations. Iron and miry clay. That's oppressing the children of God. Mingle with all the other 4 beast kingdoms. They all they're all in complicity in our oppression. Daniel 10:4. And in the 420th day of the first month, as I was by the side of the great river, which is Hiddekel, or Tigris, then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man, clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. So he saw an angel appear to him, decked off. His body also was like the beryl, a green garment, and his face as the appearance of lightning. He had the glow and the glory and the power and the brightness of the Most High. When he said the lightning, Yahushua's face shone as what? As lightning. His garment was as lightning. His face shone as the sun. They all have the raiment, the glow and the radiance of the Most High. Is the angel coming with the power. Moses and Elijah came to Yahushua in Luke 9:22. They came with the glory. Moses and Elijah came, Luke 9 and 29. And as he prayed, Yahushua, the fashion of his countenance was altered, and his raiment was white and glistering. He had the glow, the sun, the glory, the radiance, the brightness of the Most High. And behold, there talked with him, Yahushua, 2 men, which were Moses and Elijah. Moses and Elijah appeared with Yahushua, who appeared in glory. Moses and Elijah came in glory or brightness, and spake of his decease, which he should accomplish at Jerusalem. This is the Most High message to Yahushua. This is how you're going to die. They're going to nail it to the cross, but this is the purpose behind it. You're going to take out Satan. They're going to take the kingdom from him, and he would not know it. He would not know it because it's the mystery of God. But Peter and they that were with him were heavy with sleep, Yahushua, and when they were awake, they saw his glory, Yahushua and his glory, and the 2 men that stood with him, Moses and Elijah and Yahushua, all in their glory, the brightness and the glow of the Most High. Go back to Daniel 10 and verse 6. His body was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning in the glory. The angel come to Daniel in his glory and glow, and the brightness of the Most High. And his eyes as lamps of fire. He come in the glory. And his arms and his feet like in color. Is what? Like in color to polished brass. To what? Polished brass or burned brass. Dark brown. Brown. They are all brown-skinned men. The sons of God. The heavenly holy angels. They are what? Yahushua Mashiach. The Most High. They all have. Yahushua say, if you see me, you see the Father. John chapter 14 verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. In the heavenly realm, Yahushua said there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. I prepare in what? A place for you to come into my Father's mansion, into the heavenly realm, the heavenly kingdom. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. Yahushua said, come back for you. And where I am, there you may be also, to bring you the disciples with me in my Father's kingdom. And where I go, you know, and the way you know. Yahushua say, you know where I'm going, and the way to get there, you know, because I taught you. Follow me. Keep the commandments, keep the laws, keep the statutes to escape the kingdom of the devil. That's we say, if I cast out devils by the prince of devils, the kingdom of God cannot come to you. But I have to cast them out by the finger of God. Then the kingdom of God comes to you. Because I came into the kingdom of the devil and walked in the midst of Satan's rule, Satan's domain. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Thomas said unto him, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. By you following me, or doing as I command you, believing and taking heed to the commandments that I am teaching you, that's the way. That's what we tell him. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Follow me. Do the commandments and the laws and the statutes. But the wizards or the theologians or the priests or the clergymen taught you, just call upon the name of the Lord and he shall be saved. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Not understanding what the scripture is talking about. What does it mean that whosoever believeth in him? Sirach 32:24. He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandments, or will do the commandments. That's what it means to believe biblically, according to thus said the Lord, according to the Most High. The definition of belief in the Bible. You see what? You take heed to the commandments. But they taught you, just believe. Just have a thought. And you shall not perish. If you have the thought, you will perish. You have to take heed to the commandments to escape my destruction. So you were taught by theologians or diviners or divinators. They are fallen angels teaching you. All these clergymen, all these theologians, all these pastors, earthly bishops, earthly deacons, all them set up on this earth are fallen angels teaching you. All of it. All of it. No exceptions. Only men of God will come and say, thus said the Lord, from Genesis to Revelation, you do every commandment that's in this book, save animal sacrifice and offerings. Everything else is in full effect. Stop eating defiled foods. Everything else is in full effect. No picking and choosing. Other than that, you are divining for Satan. You are a fallen angel. Deceiving the people continually. Pay attention. Repetitively deceiving the people. Because that's all you can do. Deceive. John 14:6. Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. You have to do what I command you. Do what's in the book. Do it, except animal sacrifice and offerings. If you had known me, you should have known my Father also. And from henceforth you know him and have seen him. He said, you disciples are doing well. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep them commandments, keep them laws, keep them statutes. You know the Most High. He said, don't worry. You know him. Endure to the end. But they're not understanding what he's saying. He said, just keep the commandments to the end, because your names are written in heaven. Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Philip said, reveal the Most High to us. Show me what he look like. Yahushua said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that had seen me hath seen the Father, because I look like him. He looked like me, I look like him. And how sayest thou, show us the Father? Yahushua said, if you see me, you see the Most High. If you what? See me, you see the Most High. Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Yahushua said, the Father what? Dwell in him. He looked like him, and he dwell in him. He looked like him, and he dwell in him. Romans 8:9. What does he mean he dwell in him and he look like him? Romans 8:9. Romans 8 verse 9. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit. If so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. If the what? The Holy Spirit dwell in you. Now if any man have not the Spirit of Mashiach, he's none of his. So the Most High have to send that Holy Spirit to dwell in, you. 1 Corinthians 3:16, knowing not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple, him will God destroy. Because what? You have to clean the temple up from sin and abomination for the Most High to send the Holy Spirit in you, for you to escape his wrath and his vengeance. Back to Daniel 10 and verse 6. Then back to Daniel 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man, clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. He had what? Fine linen garment, a linen garment on. His body also was like the beryl, a green garment, and his face as the appearance of lightning. He had the glow and the glory and the brightness of the Most High. It's an angel that came in as a man. And his eyes as lamps of fire. He had the glory and the glow. And his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass. Brown brass. And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. Loud, big, loud mouth. That we always say, see me, you see the Father, and you see the angels, my siblings. Pay attention. And I, Daniel, saw the vision, for the men that were with me saw not the vision. Verse 10. And behold, an hand touched me, and set me upon my knees and upon the palms of my hand. And he said unto me, O Daniel, a man greatly beloved, understand the words that I speak unto thee, and stand upright. For unto thee am I now sent. The angel said, Daniel, I am sent by the Most High to you. And when he had spoken this word unto me, I stood trembling. Then said he unto me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand the laws and the commandments, and to chasten thyself before God, to keep yourself chaste, afflict yourself, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 120 days. He said, the prince of the kingdom of Persia. So over each beast kingdom, there's a prince over them. As with Pharaoh, who was over him, the great dragon, the devil was over him, is the prince. The prince of the power of this air. That was Ephesians 2 and 2 is talking about. The prince of the power of the air. Ephesians 2 and 2. And you had the one, Ephesians 2, 1 and 2. And you had the quickened or brought back to consciousness, who were dead in trespasses and sins. Dead what? Everyone on this earth had been deceived by the devil, conquered by him, and cut off. He took your mind, he took your spirit, your body, your soul. And you have been what? Enamored in abomination. Love in abomination. Where in time past you walk according to the course of this world, the ways of this world, because which Yahushua said is the kingdom of Satan. If a kingdom is divided against itself, how will it stand? You walk according to the course of this world, the ways of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air. Satan is the prince of the power of this air, the ruler of this world, this earth. From Eve and Adam transgression, he has ruled the earth. The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience, the spirit, they have the spirit of what? Satan, or the devil and evil spirits that ruleth in them. What do? Among whom also we all had our conversation in time past, in the lusts of the flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, living lustful lifestyle, and mind desiring what? The desires of the mind, what you want to do, what you see and you like, you want to take. And were by nature the children of wrath, even as others, the children of what? The devil, the children of destruction, the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, living those deadly lifestyles. Even when we were dead in sins, had quickened us together with Mashiach, that we see, we're dead in sins, walking after the prince of the power of the air. Satan, he's the prince of this earth. He's the prince of this earth. That's or the great dragon. The great dragon. As now is what? The great red dragon. Pay attention. The red man. He's what? Over the children of Esau, that blood shed forth through their skins. He's over them. That's the great red dragon of Revelation 12 and 3. That's why you have to see. He says a red dragon. No pigment. Pigmentless. Known as the red man on the earth. Blood shed forth through his skin. The red blood. When the sun comes bright, the red blood shows through his skin. You get angry, the red blood shows through his skin. That's what he's talking about, the great red dragon. The children of Esau led by Satan. This is his kingdom. He rules all these kingdoms. Back to Daniel 10 and verse 13. And the prince of the kingdom of Persia, as was under the Medo-Persian, the kingdom of Persia, Satan was over them. As he was over Pharaoh, king of Egypt, as he was over Nebuchadnezzar. Pay attention, king of Babylon. He was over the prince of the kingdom of Persia, over each beast kingdom led by Satan. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me. The angel said unto Daniel, I am here what? He withstood him. I am here to take him down. To do what? Take down the prince of the kingdom of Persia. He came to take down the beast kingdom of the Medo-Persians. That was a holy angel come to take down that beast kingdom. So something transpires in the spiritual realm before a physical earthly army comes against that ruler, whoever it is. The Most High sending his holy righteous archangels to take them down in the spirit realm. Take their power and transfer the power to another beast. But the prince of the king of Persia withstood me 120 days. But lo, Michael, one of the chief princes, one of the chief archangels, came to help me. He said, Michael came to help me take down the prince of the kingdom of Persia. That was before the Greeks come. Pay attention. So it's happening in the spirit realm, in betwixt kingdoms. So what's transpiring now? Pay attention. The kingdom of Esau is being taken down by heavenly, holy, righteous archangels. The Most High is taking their kingdom. It's being translated into the kingdom of his dear son. He's showing his signs and his wonders. And I remain there with the kings of Persia. The what? The earthly kings of Persia have a prince over them. Satan is their prince. Satan or the dragon over them. Now I am come to make thee understand what shall befall thy people in the latter days. So he said, now the Most High said, you could go deliver that message to them. For yet the vision is for many days. He said, this is what going to happen to the Israelites, your people. And when he had spoken such words unto me, I set my face towards the ground, and I became dumb. And behold, one like the similitude of the sons of men touched my lips. Then I opened my mouth and spake, and said unto him that stood before me, O my Lord, another angel come and touch his lip. He come and touch his lip. And he said, O my Lord, by the visions my sorrows are turned upon me, and I have retained no strength. For how can the servant of this my Lord talk with this my Lord? As for me, straightway there remain no strength in me, neither is there breath left in me. So he said, your angel coming to talk to me as a mortal, as Ezra the same way when Gabriel came to, when Uriel came to Ezra, the same thing. He said, the servant of my Lord talked to me, my Lord. His angels coming to him. Then there came again and touched me one like the appearance of a man, and he strengthened me, and said, O man greatly beloved, fear not. Peace be unto thee, be strong, yea, be strong. And when he had spoken unto me, I was strengthened, and said, let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me. Then said he, knowest thou wherefore I come unto thee? He said, the angel came and said, you know why, you understand why I came to you, Daniel? And now, he said, you understood, because that's what he said. The Most I say, make Daniel to understand. Daniel chapter 8 and verse 16. And I heard a man's voice between the bank of Ulal, which came and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. So the angel Gabriel came to Daniel, and the Most I say, make him understand what I reveal unto him. Make him understand. Back to Daniel 10 and verse 20. Then he said, knowest thou wherefore I come to thee? He said, you understood? And now I will return to fight with the prince of Persia. I am about to fight with Satan again. To continue my fight with Satan, to take down his kingdom. And when I am gone forth, when I leave and go back to the heavenly realm, the prince of Grecia shall come. So the takedown is from taking the rulership of Satan from over each beast kingdom, and then they return to the heavenly realm, and then what? The physical army of the Greeks come with the power of Satan over them now. That's how they're able to take out the Medo-Persian, because the angels, the archangels come and take Satan's dominion from over the preceding beast kingdom and transfer it to the beast kingdom that's coming. So the takedown happens in between by the holy angels. Take his power, transfer it to another beast. Pay attention. And see, when I'm gone forth, when I go back to the heavenly realm, the prince of Grecia shall come. The Greek army is coming. They come in with the power of Satan, because he's been translated from one kingdom to another. Pay attention. So they hear, do you know what? The takedown is for what? Yahushua HaMashiach, the Son of God, to come in. So Satan is going where? In the bottomless pit. They're about to take him and lock him away. Pay attention. And when I am gone forth, lo, the prince of Grecia shall come. The Greek kingdom is coming with Satan over them as the prince. And I will show thee that which is noted in the scripture of truth. And there is none that holdeth with me in these things, but Michael, your prince. Michael is who? Our prince. So Michael, Gabriel, they come in and take down these kingdoms in between. In Zechariah 1, and read verse 18. Then lifted up mine eyes, and saw, behold, 4 horns, 4 beast kingdoms. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, what be these? He said, what does that mean? And he answered me, these are the horns, or the beast kingdoms, which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem, Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greek, Rome. Greece and Rome. And the Lord showed me 4 carpenters. 4 what? 4 carpenters. Then said I, what come these to do? And he spake, saying, these are the horns which scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head. The 4 beast kingdoms that conquered us and scattered us. But these, the carpenters, are come to fray them, or to battle them, or to erode them. To do what? Battle or to erode them, according to the definition of the word fray. And to cast out the horns of the Gentiles, the rulership or the prince of the Gentiles, or the prince of Persia, or the prince of Grecia, or the prince of Babylon, or the prince of Egypt as Pharaoh, as Nebuchadnezzar, as Medo-Persian, as the Greeks, and as the Romans. The heavenly holy angels are coming to what? Cast out the horn of the Rome, the iron mixed with miry clay, the end of the last beast kingdom. Rome and their allies. Iron mixed with miry clay. The children of Esau, the dominion, which had lifted up their horn over the land of Judah to scatter it. They did what? 70 AD, Titus, Emperor Titus, 1619, transatlantic slave trade. The children of Esau. He's coming, and who comes in? Holy righteous angels come to take them down. As Gabriel called for Michael to take down the Medo-Persian. To take down what? And he said the prince of Greece shall come in. Satan over Greece. So who's over the children of Esau? The great red dragon, Satan. Revelation 12:3. Another one in heaven, a great red dragon. Having 7 and 10 on. Satan, the prince over them. They was just coming to take them down. So the takedown begins in the spiritual realm, before the physical takedown happens. So what you're witnessing, plague after plague after plague after plague, the takedown, it has begun. Pay attention, or no man know the time of the hour when you're coming in. But the plagues have what? Been sent. Isaiah 13 and 1 down. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Against the who? The nobles, the rulers, the aristocrats, the foundations, the what? The foundations, the government, your elite ruling class of the earth. That's who he's coming for. The nobles, Satan and his fallen angels. They are led by high-level fallen angels. Satan and his fallen angels. They say, going against the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones, the heavenly holy angels. I have also called my mighty ones for my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness, the holy righteous angels. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle. He's mustering his army. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven. From where? The end of heaven. Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. The Most High is coming in with holy righteous angels. Holy, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So something happens in the spirit realm, prior to the physical plane out on earth. Holy righteous angels do the takedown in the spirit realm before the physical come. They transfer the kingdom, translate the kingdom from one to another. Lucifer or Satan's dominion, one kingdom to another, or the prince. But the takedown happen, holy righteous angels in the spirit realm, they happens first. Holy, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames, burnt. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. The Most High, they always come in. The heavenly host always comes in. The heavenly host what? Coming. And I will punish the world for the evil, and the wicked for the iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, and come to shut down the prideful and the arrogant. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. I will purify the children of Israel. Royalty, regality. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of a place, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. I will what? Shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of its place. This is the day of the Lord. The Most High come, the great day of the Lord. He's coming to shake the heaven, take down the fallen angels, take down the principalities, the powers, and the rulers of the darkness, the spiritual wickedness in high places. And the earth shall be removed out of a place. He's coming to rip the earth up and rejig it in the day of his fierce anger. Isaiah 24, read 18 to 23. And it shall come to pass that he that fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open. The Most High, they are coming in. The windows from on high are open. He's opening the heavenly portal, and they're coming in. And the foundations of the earth do shake. The what? The foundations of the earth do what? Shake. They're coming in. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The Most High is coming in with the heavenly, holy, righteous angel in his great and terrible day, the great day of the Lord, to take the earth. They're coming to take this one is talking about the destruction, the Most High destruction of the earth. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and be removed like a cottage. This is at the end of Yahushua kingdom. He's coming to rip it up. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. At the end of Yahushua kingdom, the Most High coming to rejig the earth, level the land to bring in his kingdom, the New Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. He's coming to punish the host, Satan, of the high ones, of the fallen angels, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Who the kings of the earth that are upon the earth? Who are ruling over the kings of the earth upon the earth? Satan and his fallen angels. The hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth. They all work for Satan. Possessed by Satan. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited back to the bottomless pit, or the prison. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun shall be ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion, and in Jerusalem, and before his angels gloriously. The Most High coming with the New Jerusalem at the end of Yahushua kingdom. This is what he's talking about. Isaiah 34, 1-10. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all the armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their sting shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. He cometh to destroy the host of the high ones, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. The what? The fallen angels. The what? The hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. He's coming to take down the fallen angels. Isaiah 24 and verse 21. And it shall come to pass that in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones, Satan of the fallen angels, the high ones, the fallen angels, the principalities, the powers, the rulers of the darkness of this world, the spiritual wickedness in high places. He's coming to take out the fallen angels, Satan and his fallen angels. Back to Isaiah 34 and verse 4. Isaiah 34 and 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. He's coming to take down the fallen angels. And the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll, and rip up the earth, reject the earth, at the end of Yahushua kingdom. And all their hosts shall fall down. All the fallen angels in this realm, they are going to what? Back to the bottomless pit. Lose their dominion here. Their deception. As the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from a fig tree, as a shaker fig tree, and a shaker vine, and the leaf dry up and wither away. Their dominion is done. It's over. It's finished. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. The Most High say his sword shall be bathed in heaven. He's coming to do much destruction and death and mayhem. They are coming in to slay fallen angels. His sword shall be what? Bathed in heaven. Behold, this realm he's talking about. In what heaven he's talking about? This heaven, this realm. Because the principalities, the powers, the rulers of the darkness of this world, they are functioning in this heaven, this realm. Satan is fallen angels has the dominion. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. So they're coming in from top down war. In the spirit realm before it transcends into the earth. Before it transcends unto the kings of the earth. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Idumea, Edom, Esau, the children of Esau, that has this dominion. Pay attention, the fourth beast. He's coming to slay the children of Esau, led by the hosts of heaven. They are led by who? The fallen angels, Satan and the fallen angels. He's coming to take their power base. That's what he's talking about, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys and of rams. For the Lord had a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. The children of Esau, Edom, Idumea, is the children of Esau is coming for. And the unicorn shall come down with them. They're what? They're unicorns, fallen angels. And the bullocks with the bulls. and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. Many dismay, destruction, and mayhem. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses, payback for the controversy of Zion, for what they have done to the Israelites, for what they have done unto us, from 1619 transatlantic slave trade, 70 AD scattering, what they have done to us. The children of Esau, the Most High is coming to recompense them or pay them back. He said, blood, the land shall be soaked with blood, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. I'm coming to light them up. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever. Most High coming to take this earth, take them down. The children of Esau. Go to Matthew 24 and 30. He said, my sword shall be what? Bathed in heaven. Go to Matthew 24 verse 30. My sword shall be bathed in heaven. What is he talking about? Matthew 24, read verse 29-30. Immediately after the tribulation of the children of Israel, of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give a light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. I come to take them down. The hosts of heaven, punish the hosts of the high ones, take down Satan and his fallen angels. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man. Yahushua is coming to lock them into the bottomless pit. And the Most High is coming in Isaiah 34. The Most High is coming to destroy them. But Yahushua is coming to lock them, take their power and lock them in the bottomless pit. He's coming to shake them. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So he's coming to shake the powers of heaven. So he's coming to take them down from the heavenly realm. That's what Isaiah 34 is talking about. Isaiah 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, shall be devoured from the heavenly realm. The fallen angels are taken out first coming down. So that's why he said that my sword shall be what? Bathed in heaven. Isaiah 14, read 1 down. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, back to take back the land of our inheritance. Adam's garden, the garden of God, that land from the river Euphrates to the river Nile is the land mass that was given to Adam and promised to Jacob as an inheritance. The children of Israel, that's our inheritance. And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. We are going to take it. The Most High is setting us back in the land. And the strangers shall be joined with them. The heathen nations going to be what? Joined with them. In what capacity? And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. They will be hanging on for their life. They will what? They are going into servitude. The residue of them that are left from Yahushua destruction going to be clinging for their life. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. We are taking them captives. And the house of Israel, the Israelites, shall possess them. Possess means own or a possession. In the land of the Lord, that land from the river Nile to the river Euphrates is the land of the Most High. But who has it? Somebody has it. Somebody has it. But the Most High is coming to give us our inheritance to possess or own the land of the Lord. And we're going to take the heathen nations for servants and handmaids. They are going into servitude. The children, the people of the land are going into servitude under the Israelites. That's what Yahushua Mashiach is coming to do. Pay attention. And they shall take them captives. They are what? We are going to take them captives. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Revelation 13 and 11. Revelation 13, 10 and 11. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Jeremiah 30, 16. All that devour thee shall be devoured. All that oppress you or conquer you or captured you and sold into chattel slavery, they will be enslaved. Thus saith the Lord. They shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. We are going to rule over all who oppressed us. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, from Jacob's trouble, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve. The transatlantic slave trade had what? Bondage. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The king of Babylon, which Babylon is talking about? Go to Psalm 137. We're gonna let the Bible speak. Let God be true and every man be a liar. Psalm 137, read verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, the children of Esau, Edom, Idumea. In the day of Jerusalem, Esau, Edom, Idumea, Rome. In the day of Jerusalem, when they came against the land, who said, raise it? When the ancient Babylonians came under Nebuchadnezzar, what did the children of Esau, Edom do? They say, raise it, burn it to the ground. The what? They say, burn it to the ground. O daughter of Babylon. Who are the children of Esau? They are the daughter of Babylon. They are the what? The daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed by Yahushua Mashiach in the future. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. The children of Esau are the daughter of Babylon. So Isaiah 14 and 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. The what? The king of Babylon, or the devil ruling over the children of Esau. The king of Babylon, who? Satan over the children of Esau. The great red dragon of Revelation 12 and 3, having 7 heads. Rome sits upon 7 mountains and 10 horns, the 10 allies. Pay attention. As the 10 kings of what? As the 10 kings, the German rules, the Portuguese, as Portugal rule, as Spain rule, as Britain rule, as the French rule, as the Russian rule, but as Russia ruled, some of the 10 horns, as they were empires ruling the earth. The Lord said, what? He's going to take up a proverb of the king of Babylon or the daughter of Babylon. Not talking about ancient Babylon, he's talking about the daughter of Babylon. Because did the Israelites take any Babylonians into slavery? No. The Medo-Persians conquered the Israelites in Babylon. They conquered Babylon while the Israelites were in Babylon. So this is not talking about that. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. This is talking about the children of Israel taking the children of the heathen nations, taking the daughter of Babylon, taking the children into captivity in Yahushua's kingdom, in the land, taking them into captivity in the land. You shall possess the land of the Lord. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, Satan over the daughter of Babylon, the children of Esau, and say, how had the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The what? The great city. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers, the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers of the nobles, led by fallen angels, the aristocrats, the elites. He who smote the people in wrath, who what? Smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke. They were the perpetrators of the transatlantic slave trade and the benefactors of our enslavement, of selling us as chattel slaves. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. The devil, or the great red dragon, Satan, over these kingdoms, and what they that rule the nations in anger is persecuted. The Most High is persecuting them. The daughter of Babylon. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Caused what? The children of Esau, or the daughter of Babylon, has been taken down. Yahushua come and take them down. All the heathen nations will be what? In rejoice. They will be at rest and it's quiet, and they break forth into singing. They will what? Be glad. Be glad of the oppression, being relieved of the oppression. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow has come up against us, because we are taken down Lucifer over the children of Esau. Yahushua is coming to take him down. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. He's going down to the bottomless pit. Yahushua is coming to put him back into the bottomless pit, the devil. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. The what? The chief ones of the earth. It had raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations, because they are led by fallen angels. They are going down to the bottomless pit. The fallen angels are they are the spirit of devils that go forth unto the kings of the earth. Revelation 16, 13, 14. All they that speak and say unto thee, art thou also become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? They have lost their power because Satan has been taken down, as Gabriel said he had to call for Michael to go and fight against the prince of Persia, to take him down, dismantle his kingdom in the spirit realm. And when he's gone forth back to the heavenly realm, the prince of Greece shall come. Satan will be over the kingdom of Greece. Pay attention. So he's coming to take down who? Satan over the children of Esau, the great red dragon, or the daughter of Babylon. Verse Isaiah 14 and 10, and they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Because he was conquering everything on the earth. They were oppressing the children of Esau. Do what? Oppress anyone, anything on the earth. They want your land, they take it. They want your country, they take it. Whether via military force or whether via the economic hitman, through sanctions. Pay attention. Through sanctions or other means, they take it, they take it. They have the power, they have the devil on their side. All they that speak shall say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? The other nations will say, you lost your power? Where did your power go? Thy pomp or thy pride and arrogance is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy viols, the music industry. The what? The music industry, the Most High is shutting everything down. Because Satan is the chief musician. The what? The chief musician. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Who is it? Lucifer or Satan or the devil over the daughter of Babylon or the children of Esau. He has lost his power. Yahushua is coming to take his power. He has fallen from heaven. O Lucifer, son of the morning. What is he talking about? Back to Isaiah. Back to Isaiah 34. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Back to Isaiah 34 and verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. Satan and his fallen angels are being taken down, their dominion. And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down. How art thou what? Fallen from heaven. The hosts shall what? Fall down, lose their dominion of power in this earth, in this air. Yahushua is coming to take them down, put them into the bottomless pit. Who is it? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. In where? Heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, Edom, Rome, Esau, Rome, the children of Esau, Rome. They are coming to lose their power from heaven, fall their authority and their seat of power. Back to Isaiah 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, from a dominion? That's what Matthew 24 and 29 30 is talking about. And the powers of heaven shall be shaken. The what? The powers of heaven shall be shaken, and the stars shall fall. The stars shall what? The stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. He's coming to take their power. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, from your dominion or your power, your rulership on the earth? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations, dominate them, sanctions, military prowess or conquest? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. He took the kingdom, he took our land, he took dominion, he took rulership of this heavenly realm. And he's in the mountain of the Lord, sitting on the throne of God, in the seat of the Most High. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, above the stars of God. We are the children of God. We are the sons of God. Pay attention. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. The Israelites, he's sitting upon us, dominating us, ruling from the Most High seat, sitting in Yahushua's throne. Where? Sitting in Yahushua's throne? Adam's land, the Garden of Eden. That's the throne that the Most High and Yahushua gave to Adam. He's sitting in it, dominating it from in the land, in Jerusalem. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. He's ruling in the Most High mountain, Jerusalem, in the holy mountain. I will be like the Most High. He's exalting himself, pretending that he's God in this realm. He's exalting himself, and he wants to be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit, back to the bottomless pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Satan. That made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. The Israelites have imprisoned the sons of God, imprisoned the inheritance of the Most High, imprisoned the children of God. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Satan and his fallen angels. He said, prepare slaughter for them and the children of Esau, for the iniquity of their fathers. Give the decree to the heavenly angels, prepare slaughter for them. That's why he say, my sword shall be what? Bathed in heaven. They are what? The decree has been sent. My sword shall be bathed in heaven. Isaiah 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my coast to judgment. Satan is fallen angels and the children of Esau. The people of the curse. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord had a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, the children of Edom, Esau. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Payback for the controversy of Israelites enslaving the children of Israel. Isaiah 2:1-4. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountain, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. The Israelites are going to rule. The Most High is establishing his mountain, our rulership, back above all the heathen nations. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. We're going to keep them laws. He will teach us the laws, and we will keep them laws. For out of Zion shall go forth the law. Yahushua is coming to bring what? The law and order from the land, out of the holy mountain, or the throne that Lucifer is sitting upon now, with abomination and sin and abominable parades. He's coming to bring law and order in that land. And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He's coming to take Jerusalem, take back the mountain. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. But we're just coming to shut it all down. Jump to verse 12. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, full of pride. And he shall be brought low. All the prideful of the earth, the proud, the arrogant, they shall be what? Brought low, brought down. They shall be taken down. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. He's coming to what? Shake the kingdoms. The powers of heaven shall be what? Shaken terribly. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which he have made, each for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the rugged rocks, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Jeremiah 25, read 14 down. For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them, also the Israelites. They have, all the heathen are serving themselves of us. In thy seed shall all nations be what? Blessed. They are getting filthy rich off of us. And I will recompense them according to their deeds. The Most High said, I will pay them back. And according to the works of their own hands, I will do unto them as they have done unto us. For thus said the Lord God of Israel unto me, Take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad, because of the sword that I will send among them. The Most High said, I'm sending a sword among the nations. Yahushua Mashiach is coming. Then took I the cup of the Lord's hand, and made all the nations to drink, unto whom the Lord had sent me. To wit, specifically, Jerusalem, first, the cities of Judah, as he scattered behind in the four winds, and the kings thereof, and the princes thereof, to make them a desolation, and astonishment, and an hissing, and a curse, as it is this day. Who sent us into captivity? The Most High, for sin and abomination. He started with us specifically because we are his children, we are the holy seed. And then what? Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Next, who? Pharaoh, king of Egypt. I'm going to get you. And his servants, and his princes, and all his people. Satan over Pharaoh and his kingdom, and the fallen angels over them. And all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of Uz. All the mingled people, he's coming for you also. We're teaching we are one people. God loves us all, and mingling the seed among men, as it is in the mountains of Ethiopia, and many of the nations throughout the earth. They are what? They are all, he's coming for you all. Am I making up my own words? We're going to say, thus said the Lord. And all the mingled people, and all the kings of the land of Uz. What are they teaching on the earth? Mix, 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 and mingle. The Most High said, I'm coming for you. And all the kings of the land of Uz, and all the kings of the land of the Philistines, and Ashkelon, and Azal, and Akron, and the remnant of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all the kings of Tyrus, and all the kings of Zidon, and the kings of the isles which are beyond the sea, Dedan and Timur and Buz, and all that are in the utmost corners, and all the kings of Arabia. All the what? The kings of Arabia. Pay attention. The children of Ishmael, he's coming for you also. Who sold us in the sub-Saharan slave trade? The kings of Arabia. Pay attention. The children of Ishmael, and all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mingled people that dwell in the desert, and all the kings of Zimri, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes, and all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another. He's going to bring them all together. And all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth, all nation, every nation on the earth who has oppressed the children of Israel, the Most High say, I'm coming for you. I punish my children specifically to with Jerusalem and the cities of Judah and the kings thereof and the princes thereof to make a desolation. I punish them and scatter them for abomination and sin. And guess what? Are you going to be unpunished? No, you shall not be unpunished. I'm coming for you. And all the kings of the north, far and near, one with another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth, every one on this earth is going to pay. And the kings of Shishak shall drink after them, because every one on the earth has been complicit in our scattering, complicit in hiding our nationality, in cutting us off from being a nation, United Nations. They are all united in one accord to hide our nationality. Don't tell them who they are. Teach them still an abomination. Let them mingle the holy seed. Don't tell them they are royal seed. They are the royal children of God, the royal family of God. The royal family of God through Adam's holy seed. Not all the sons of Adam, Adam's holy seed, the royal family of God, the royal lineage going back to the Most High God. Don't let them know. Cast the bands asunder, cut their cords, the lineage, cut them up, break the tribes. Break the tribes up and scatter them. Therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink ye, and be drunken, and spew, and fall, vomit, puke, he said, and fall, and rise no more. I'm coming to take you down. Because of the sword which I will send among you, Yahushua is coming in. Pay attention. The heavenly holy angels are coming in. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup of thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus said the Lord of hosts, you shall certainly drink. There are no options. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished? He said, I destroyed my children. I took out my land, scattered my land. And why would you escape? For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, said the Lord of hosts. He's paying back the day of his recompense. Payback or vengeance. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon the habitation. He shall give a shout, as they that tread the grapes against all inhabitants of the earth. Yahushua is coming against all inhabitants of the earth with the Most High. And noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. For the Lord hath controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord. How will he plead with them? With the sword, with fire and sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Isaiah 66:15. For by fire and sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. He's coming for death and mayhem. Thus said the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. Mayhem, destruction, death. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be as dung upon the ground. Howl ye shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourselves in the ashes, ye principal of the flock. For the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, or slaughter and dispersion are accomplished. He's coming to gather us from the four winds. Zechariah 14, read 1 down. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, all the heathen nations, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. The heathen nations he brought against us, the beast kingdoms he brought against us, for sin, for abomination. And half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations. He's coming to fight against them. As when he fought in the day of battle, he's coming to fight against them. He brought them against us, but he's fighting against them, because it's Satan and his fallen angels. The Most High is not coming to fight mortal men. He's coming to fight Satan and his fallen angels. Yahushua is not coming to fight mortal men. Satan and his fallen angels. Jump to verse 9. And the Lord shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. He's coming to what? Fight against this nation, and he's going to be king over all the earth. Take the earth. I'm going to take the kingdom by force. By what? By force. I pray you get some understanding from today's class that the Most High is coming with a heavenly army of holy righteous angels to take the earth, to be king over all the earth, to rule it from the east, west, north, and south. Take back the kingdom from under the power of Satan and his fallen angels and their children, the children of Esau, that has this last dominion as the last beast kingdom and allied with the heathen nations. I pray you get some understanding from today's class. Shalom.